All right, here we are. So, okay. No, that's not needed. Okay, so here today, in this space, on this lid, with these simple components, I'm going to show you how to make a very important and useful thing for any DIYer, I believe. And nobody has one or talks about the need for something like this ever, but I think it's invaluable. Invaluable, I say. So, you're probably like, oh, what the hell is he talking about? So, with a pill bottle from some antacids, like some antacid stuff I had, that's sealed. It needs to be somewhat airtight. Check that out. There we go. A piece of brass tubing. This thing that I got off of an ink. It was full of ink when I got it. I don't know what it was for technically, but it was full of ink. And some random bits and bobs here just to heat up and poke through the bottle at various places, basically. And some super glue and some baking soda for obvious reasons and for what's going to become obvious. This is annoying. This right here, this baking soda in any container that you just pour onto super glue to make it work right, to make it harden faster. It's very annoying, this stuff. It gets everywhere and you're just dumping it or you're sprinkling it with your hands. That makes your hands dry out faster because it's basically salt. So, in case you didn't know what that does, what super glue does, or super glue and baking soda do together. Set for a second. There we go. Look, so it's dry. It's got solidness to it, well, mostly dry. Probably shouldn't do this on dust, but anyway, yeah, look at that. I can pick it up now, basically, if it since it came loose. Yeah. So this is going to be a dispenser, a sprayer, a old-timey perfume bottle-esque thing that will transfer the baking soda from this little jar, pill bottle, whatever, to the super glue in a fine stream instead of sprinkling it or pouring it everywhere, and or dipping your project in baking soda, because I've done that too. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is, I suppose I could just use the brass rod for Pete's sake, or the brass thing. What you're going to want to do is heat up the end of this, or you could drill it out, but it's like midnight right now. I'm trying not to wake up my girlfriend or my roommate. You heat that up, you put this right here in the top here. Maybe heat it up for more than 2 seconds, I don't know. There, it'll work. It's working. No. Maybe heat it up for more than 2 seconds. There we go. Perfect. Kind of. There we go. There we go. Get the now hot, don't drop it on yourself either, hot plastic out of the hole of the tube. Or brought this over specifically to do that with, but I thought better of it because this is metal. I made one of these before, and the straw I used, or the tube, whatever, was 2 ink pen cartridges, like the ink cartridges inside of them that are roughly the same thickness as this 1/8 inch tubing. I just took the end of it off and blew the ink out of it into the trash, and then just washed it and put it in there. But so I couldn't do that last time. Just heat up this thing and put it through. But see, that's that. You're gonna want to bend it a little bit. And do I have a spring anywhere nearby here? If you hold on, I might be able to show you Just a neat little trick, in case you don't already know. I bet you do, but just in case. It's doubtful, but it might work, so let's try it. If I have to, I'll start over with a different medium, because this is the last bit of copper, or I mean brass tubing I have. Alright, so if you slip a spring, usually a much like tighter spring, like pushed together this way, you know, coiled spring, around the thing you're trying to bend, and just kind of massage it into the bend. It helps it not deform as much. Is that gonna work? Maybe. It's promising. It also helps if there's more to hold on to than like a half an inch on this side of whatever you're bending. Let me see here. I need leverage. Give me one more second, my bad. I should have been better prepared for this. This will work. Okay. Just a little leverage action here. Something like that, maybe. Will that work? Something like that most certainly probably would work. So let's say that it does. Alright? So there's that. That's the thing now. It does things of thingy natures. And then we need to seal it. See how it's all loosey-goosey in there? And I'm betting... Well, actually, not much air gets past that. So we're just going to use the super glue and see if that works really. I think that's probably the best option at this point. I know gluing metal to plastic almost never really works for anything more than 5 seconds, but we just need it to like keep it in place under mild conditions. I know what you're thinking, James. Why don't you have this thing already set up? You know, so we can see it in action while you're using it, because I need it. That's why. But okay. Then a little bit on the inside. And then on that side we can just kind of put an arbitrary amount. I don't know why I didn't just pour it. I could have just poured it. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. And just shake it around for a minute. And it should have evenly coated the super glue inside of there. Yeah, under mild conditions, I think that'll hold up. Okay. Next, you're going to want to heat up a screw or nail or something that looks similar to this, or whatever the hell else you're gonna, this is similar to the size of this thing that you're gonna put into the other end of the bottle. And then we can just poke it through. There we go. And then maybe, oh damn, oh so close. Wait. It's gonna work. Yeah, buddy. All right, sweet. I think that might work. All right. And then this is plastic to plastic, so hopefully this works better anyway. It should. Put a little bit of super glue in there. A little bit of super glue on the outside. It's the super type of super glue, you know? It's that super stuff, man. Then arbitrary amount of that. And we'll know we'll know for sure if it works soon. It should. It ought to. It did last time. All right. Okay, cool, yeah. Yeah, screw it. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Actually. There we go. All right, now, see that? See how nice that is? So now say I wanted a structural joint on this freaking lid for whatever purpose, whatever reason. I don't need to give you reasons. It's my lid. I'll do what I want with it. Let's go put an AC on there. Then just kind of drizzle it on there. And I don't even know if you can see it, but it's on there. That's pretty convenient, I'd say. I mean, it's not foolproof. It has quirks, obviously. But I think it's a lot more convenient than just dumping baking soda everywhere. Wouldn't you agree? Anyway. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how dumb I am. I don't care. Anyway, thanks.